America is back, standing tall, looking to the 80s with courage, confidence, and hope.
I'm so wasted!
America is back. America is back. America is back, standing tall, looking to the 80s with courage, confidence, and hope.
I'll be back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
America is back. America is back. America is back, standing tall, looking to the 80s with courage, confidence, and hope.
Excellent!
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Excellent!
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Impressive. Most impressive.
These go to 11. These go to 11. These go to 11.
Yeah, baby, those motherfuckers go to 11. How you doing? Welcome to the Reverend's channel. You're all welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. Unless you're a bigot piece of shit, then you can fuck right off. With malice. Yep. And suck my dick. How you doing, baby? Happy hump day, motherfuckers. We're gonna go back to Kingdom Come. We're gonna try this game one more time. See if we can make sense out of it. When we played it yesterday, it was a colossal piece of shit. There is shit that you just have to discover by pure fucking accident. Makes no sense whatsoever. There's very little to actually do. You mostly are just watching shit happen, and nothing makes sense. When last we left our hero, we were traveling with some royal dude, some nobleman, and we got stopped. Yeah. We got stopped by some motherfuckers, and we told them a bunch of shit, and we're supposed to be delivering some message to some other noble motherfucker, and somewhere in there we got jumped, right? We're not sure who they were. We think maybe they're bandits or some shit, but we got jumped. Oh yeah. Then me and the noble guy decided that they decided to get naked together and go swimming, right? And then they heard some women over across the reeds. And the nobleman got some giant boner and decided we should go spy on the women, despite my numerous objections. And so they went and did that, and then that's when we looked back and the rest of our party got ass fucked by these guys, like hard, no lube, right? And so then we ran through the water and ran up the other side, and we're running through some rocks and shit now. Somebody did I get shot? I think either I got shot or my noble guy got shot with an arrow, and so there's that. And now we're trying to get away from these motherfuckers. And it was not an easy thing, and we're just kind of stuck there. So that's what we're going to try to do. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to finish this shit out, see if we can get past this crap, and maybe actually, fucking play a game. I don't know. If it doesn't get significantly better today, if this piece of shit game does not get significantly better today, fuck this thing in the ass. We're done with it. Maybe we'll go back to mouth washing. That game was fucked up, but it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. You know what I'm saying? All right, baby. So let's hop on in, shall we? Let's hop on in, shall we? Let's hop on in. Come on into my game, baby. Come on into my game. All right. Oh yeah, see if we can get my game to pop up. Come on. Come on, game, pop up. Pop up, game. Come on. Ooh, we got lovely music. It's lovely music. There we are, eh? We're gonna load this game here, because this is kind of where we left off, I think. So let's see if we can figure this shit out, shall we? When the sound cuts out whenever you lose focus on the game, that's just shitty programming. Shitty coding. Shitty coding. This game is, so far, not a lot of shitty coding, but that one's some shitty coding. I'm supposed to find another way through here. But basically I go back there. You get hung up on everything in this game. Every fucking thing.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
You have to find him.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Oh, we have lovely music, eh? Sneaky, sneaky, mate.
Where is he? This looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh, God, found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those just about didn't see me. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they find us.
You got it, buddy.
You're a dead man!
I was winning, man. Hey, that's my doggy. Cut that motherfucker's throat, man. Uh-oh, he fall down and got a oopsie. Now what the fuck?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
All right, the fuck is going on?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Yeah, we watched you get killed.
Well, if I'm not, then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end.
Yeah.
With all the strength you can muster.
Yeah.
You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it.
Yeah.
You can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Dude, I hurt. Okay, Fortuna. Main quest started. Hang on a second.
It's not so bad.
All right.
I'm gonna turn down my light. Hang on a second, I gotta turn down my light. This game is so fucking dark, I can't see shit. I gotta turn down my key light. There we go.
As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
What the fuck is this?
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Capel. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together.
Oh, cry more,
Go.
bitch. You didn't fucking fall off a cliff. God, what an asshole.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter? Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Walter.
Christ's sake!
If anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on!
Trust me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Dude is messed up.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Mount.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No idea what these choices mean that I'm making.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
Get moving, bro.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Why is Rain right?
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
What the fuck? Oh, that ain't good. Somebody was on some seriously good shit when they wrote this, man. Fuck. I got a feeling we're gonna get to fuck that guy up.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't get a wink of sleep with
a
that
right
corpse
hammering.
in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
This is when we learn about bandaging.
I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main-level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Aight. Bleeding. Open inventory and apply enough bandages.
Damn.
$75%. You do not need to bandage yourself if you're not bleeding. Okay. It'll tell you, it'll stop you before you spend too much. That's good to know.
This wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
I did bandage it. You do not need to bandage yourself. You're not bleeding. How do I get out of here? Somebody's been practicing. Wow. It doesn't even tell you that that's an interactable item. I accidentally hit E and it opened the door. Dude, this is some shit design, man. Shitty,
Seems
shitty,
Bujana isn't
shitty.
some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
This game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using save and quit option in the menu. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some savior schnapps. Schnapps. Dead bastard. A miner's hood. Worn. Hunter's belt. Vagrant's boots. What do I have on my feet? Oh, I don't have any clothes at all. Fuck, I forgot. I totally forgot. I need to put this shit on. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items, shields, ammunition to. You can then quickly swap between them in combat. Okay. Okay. I wonder what that blood shit means. Little blood icon on there. I don't have any weapons. Wow. Hey, Les. Thanks for liking the stream, baby. Appreciate you, man.
I should eat something. I should eat something.
What do you mean I'm not wearing a pouch? This is my inventory. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to fucking get a pouch? What the fucking actual fuck? 4 bandages, right on. Okay, he has nothing on him. What's this mean? Nothing.
Oh, I'm as hungry as a wolf. That's rim. Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Okay, what do we got here? It's all the further I can zoom in. Jesus Christ. Splash water on yourself at the tub.
Ah, I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of...
Oh, our
small
first
meadow.
quest.
You ought to find both of
Find
them.
herbs.
Great.
Woo.
I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
I wonder where
All right.
Peaches is.
I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere.
Thanks
Or
for
at
the
least
follow,
find
baby.
him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
You've lost a lot of blood, but with a bit of luck you should pull through.
Of course there's a log right in the way. Why wouldn't there be? Alright, buddy. We're going to get you buried.
Ah, shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
After quite a bit of arduous work. Yay! Alright, let's head back up and take care of the rest of this shit. Hey there, buddy. Haha, I punched a pig. Alright, gotta get sage and chamomile. Up the path.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Oh, you're very excited there. Let's get it all, eh? I'm guessing since there's an alchemy table here, we're going to have to learn how to do alchemy.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
All right, Hans, I'm coming, buddy. I got the drugs, man. Oh, is my dog barking again? What's up, puppy?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? We should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Where the fuck am I supposed to find a weapon?
What do you know about it? We're from Lord von Berghoff. We're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Berghoff's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Shouldn't all his people have weapon rocks and shields with his colours?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your empty...
Where do I find a weapon? I guess it torches my weapon? Ah, there's a weapon.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the troop, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling you.
Hey, what are you doing? Walk. This'll be quick, boy. Ah!
There you go, you little fucker. How do you like that, mate? Yeah? Yeah, this shit's all kind of beat up, eh? Maybe I can take his shoes? What do I have for shoes? I got boots. I'll take your food. I'll take your keys. I'll take your bandages. A tailor's kit. All right. The tin badge of Head Start. Yeah. Wait. Now where's your buddy? Where'd I fuck that other guy up at? Oh shit, where'd he go, man? Oh, here he is. Wonder if I could use an extra torch, maybe. I don't know. Firm boots. All right, now what we got here? Firm boots. $33.77, 2. Vagrant's boots are worth more, huh? Maybe it's because they're 77%. Main stat. There we go, that's better. Okay, that's the main stat. That's what we got to look at right there.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits.
It's 4:20.
I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yeah.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion. Give you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
2 yellows and a green.
Right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Oh, this is fucking ridiculous. Stupid! It's the triangle with a line through it. Alright.
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there. So, what did you pour in there?
Water.
Why water? You were supposed to pour in wine. Empty it out and start again. So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry. I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Press E to move the cauldron over the fire. But down at the bottom right it said press X. Another fuck up.
Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Squeezing the bellows Q.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Where's the bag? It said.
Have you dropped the chamomile in?
There's no fucking bag. Oh, there it is. That is fucking ridiculous. This is just stupid as
Before
shit.
you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass.
Oh, for
as
fuck's
soon
sake.
as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I brewed a potion. This is just stupid.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
Oopsie. Up you go, mate. Never know when we're going to need this. Now, why won't it let me dig another grave? Why am I holding a fucking torch? That's just weird. Oh well.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Well, why can't I bury that guy? Did I drop the digging, the spade somehow? Nope, I still have a spade. Hey, Murph dog! Aw, damn! That sucks. Not in the good way. There it goes. This game is broken as fuck. I literally had to wander around there and keep smacking E to find a spot where he'll start digging. Jesus Christ. Alright. We buried these two motherfuckers that we killed. Alright, let's go back up here. Yeah, this is brand new. Released in the last couple of weeks. I didn't start streaming until 3:30, so we got yesterday and today from 3:30. We haven't done too much because there really isn't a whole fucking lot to do in this game.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
I really need to eat something.
Well, let's see if we can figure out how to eat. Now we gotta figure out how to go to sleep. Yeah, I know. His voice is hilarious, man. Yeah, sure, let's sleep for 12 hours, why not? Oh, we have bad dreams. That's a little problem we have. That's my dad.
Such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Strong the dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
I need a bath.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Well, you don't sound like that old lady. Hey, she's a hottie.
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right.
I expect you're right.
In the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Increasing Henry's level will give you perk points. Let's over by punishing P. How do I use perk points? $12 available perk points. Ah, there we go. Oh, okay, I can add these things. Ah. I got nourishment will decrease slower. I'll last longer. Thick-blooded. Bleed slower. How do I... How do I add? How do I use perk points? They never told me how to use the fucking perk points. Okay. I double click on them. I still have 11 perks. I can only learn one in each? And I can't learn that? Okay. This is interesting. So I gotta choose which one I learn? Main level. You gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. If you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. Huh. I'm charming. I'm a charming motherfucker. I still have 10 perk points. Why can't I learn any other ones? This is just weird, man. What is this? Level 6. Must be the level I have to get to get the perks? Fucking weird, man. It says I should have featherweight, though. Oh, well. More shit that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Virginia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As
Or
far
three.
as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself.
We need a
But
bath.
I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that.
Yeah,
Take
baby.
this potion.
Aw.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
I
As
need
Henry
something to
says,
eat.
may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. And if you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein can be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's
Yanking my
lonesome over
pizzle.
the hills and far away.
I gotta use that.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Drive fast, Murph Dog. Make all the lights, my friend. Okay, that was the before the game starts? Shit. Well, that was interesting. The music is killer. That was an awkward ending.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Get a bath?
Have you two got any groschen?
What
me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Yeah, we gotta wash and change.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
You're right. We're a pair of tramps. But we can't go back.
You're telling me?
It'd be a total disgrace.
Well, you'd get over it, but what about me?
Yeah.
I wanted to use this expedition to show Uncle Hanush that I'm adult and ready to rule Perkstein. But now, there's no way we can go back now. Not in this state. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Yeah, let's bury him.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Al dente? I like al dente
About
pasta.
bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Always looking at the ladies.
That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I've heard that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Oh shit, here we go. We're actually gonna play again.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my, ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, Go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first.
Oh, thank goodness.
Stinking up my establishment. I heard
Doesn't
some
half taste
talk
good
about
today.
the captain.
Nicely settled.
Oh?
Oh.
What was that?
Daddy's wounded.
Oh, poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
Leave it out.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
What are you playing at, woman? We were attacked by bandits. They killed a lot of people and groped you. If it wasn't for me...
Then what? I'm telling you, I wasn't at any pond. Blimey! I've heard lots of men try to woo me with tall stories, but this is the most pathetic attempt yet.
Oh, wait, hold my beer.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
Look, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Oh, we have a plan.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. Rat-tie. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Shit.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Bergov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. So don't bother looking anywhere else yet.
I gotcha.
But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
Yanking you again?
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Ha!
Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that.
What a
In
cunt.
short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Fucking better.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
You're such a twat.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
God, I'm bored shitless. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Where am I supposed to put this shit?
To your health, my friends.
I thought this was a second door, or maybe it's through here, eh? We must be needing to go to F. What the fuck is this in?
But what are friends for if not?
What the F?
To help each other's wondering if it's a deal. Go ahead and tell Frank so
They're going to cut down the old oak tree at the crossroads.
This looks like the pantry.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
But the weather had been storming around. So one of the branches snapped and one off. Nothing happened to the note.
That pissed him off and he wants us to vent.
God, keeping track of what the fuck is going on is impossible. Where's the pantry? It's F. Of course it is.
It's almost odd how well things are going.
Oh, please. Enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts.
See, that's what bothers me, that it ain't like this all the time.
You sure ain't easy to please.
I get a bad feeling when nothing's going wrong. Don't our learned physicians have a name for that?
Christ, pardon me.
And if you're out of loose ends, come round and I'll be happy to help. I've got plenty of bloody work to go around.
Yuck! What the hell is that? That smell wasn't here before.
I'll go and start with those sacks.
Nice and steady, so you don't do your back in. Here you go.
She keeps saying it's the second door. Right through here, right? There you go. I like how you have a thunk rating. Like, how stanky are you?
Blessings to you.
You know what? I've had enough of your bullocks. sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it, Worm. Just try it.
God. My nobleman guy is a giant twat. God, that is so fucking fucked up. There's no indicator on where you're...
What did you say?
Fuck.
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no, reinforcements. I'm so
Shit.
scared.
I didn't mean to select that.
Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
A dead man. That fella. He's the one.
Oh, rip your ass open!
I'm all yours.
What the fuck?
That's your death.
Fuck. This is ridiculous. Come on.
I'm wounded! Enough's enough! You shouldn't have fought with us, you bastard!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. Spoiled brat.
How dare you speak?
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up, or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it.
You pussy.
Like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Sit there and shut your fucking pie hole, dummy.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Oh, so what's over?
Hey! Go, go, go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Good luck, bro.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. Yeah. That's some funny shit. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, or disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences of crimes. If somebody catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards. You aren't safe if someone catches you red-handed. You can find your reputation under the reputation tab. All right.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
That's a fucking prick. Reputation. People of the Forest. Well, that's great. Okay, we're not good there. Huh.
Hey, over here. Are you going to just stand here like a statue?
Find out what happened to Mutt, yeah.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh.
For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
Oh, that's
You
just the
didn't
same
listen
thing.
to me. You can take him on, but I think you'll get trounced.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows some trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it.
And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower, that is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
You can travel to already discovered places using the M. Alright. What are these shields?
What? You can't be here. That's it. Go now.
Oh, can't I go in there?
Did you drink away your hose?
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
That's... it. Go now.
Oh, that's just her. Right? Well, maybe not.
Scum like that needs to be put in their place. Clap them in the pillory, I say. They'll think twice next time.
Aching legs. Come on now.
Alright, so we're heading to B.
You can't just
Doesn't it
stroll
bother
around
you
here with
walking around here like some kind of animal?
Alright, we're heading to B. Didn't he give me a sword? Yeah, hunting sword. Right on. All right. So I have something. I thought maybe I could take some veggies, but I guess not. How far away is this bloody blacksmith? Alright. What's this? Quest tipster. I have to go back and see him. Hello, mate. What's up here?
What the? Somebody, please!
It literally would not let me equip this sword. I was mashing that button. All right, he's a bandit. All right. Quilted hose. Soft shoes. Hey. 4 pounds. I'm going to turn on infinite carrying soon. That's the only way to do this shit right. Oh, 97, eh?
Fuck. I'll never leave the house again. You'll see. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
I would. Here, take this. A keepsake.
Thanks, mate.
And thank you again.
Oop, I need a bandage. Blocking, dodging sideways or backwards is a good way. How do you dodge? All right. Now I'm kind of hurting. Yeah, we're just going to get to wherever we start this next bit, and then the Reverend's going to sign off for today, baby. Okay, I can sleep here.
Gurava, what are you snooping around here for? Do you want me to report you for breaking and entering? Either you pay up, or I'm calling the guards.
Caught committing a crime. I committed a crime? Trespassing. Ah, for fuck's sake.
I apologize, my friend. Will you forgive me? I'll pay you back in the future.
What are you trying on me here? You reckon you're some kind of noble, do you? Forget it.
Now hold on. I'll pay you. There's no need to drag anyone else into this.
At least you have some coin, if not a decent upbringing. Let's go. Off with you. What? You just crash in here and with a weapon? What kind of a man are you? Let's go. Off with you.
I can't find my way out, bro. There we go.
Let's go. Clear off, you bastard. Is that supposed to be a threat? You were starting to scare me.
Oh, hey. Thanks for letting me know. Fucking idiot.
What are you poking around that door for, eh? I thought you'd cleared off. Off you go. Quick.
What the fuck, man? Oh, this is just an exercise in frustration. This game has every opportunity to be awesome, and it fucking fails every fucking time.
You a good working over. Are you all right?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
Find some iron.
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Farewell.
And that is it for the Reverend for today, baby. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. A little. Yeah, we're back. All right, the Reverend's not really sure what to make of that game. It's mostly just watching a whole bunch of video and then being able to participate once in a while. It's not that interesting. And then when they want you to participate in something, it's so fucking tedious. Click here, look there, measure that, flip that, pull. It's not fucking stupid, man. Just fucking stupid. But, yeah, I don't know. That was day 2. We might give this thing one more day to see how we like it. We'll see. We'll see. But, dude, it's a nice movie, shitty game. I mean, come on. Seriously. I gave it a shit rating on Steam, by the way, because it's a fucking joke. There's so many giant fuck-ups in this thing that it's just kind of sad. But hey, you know what? Again, better I spend my $70 than you spend yours, baby. I can write that shit off. So with that, the Reverend's going to fuck off for the day, and I'll see you bitches tomorrow. For heads up, I am heading to Suncadia on Friday, so I probably will not be able to stream because I have to pick up the missus early at work so that we can fuck off. And we have guests coming up there, my bandmate Mikey and my good friend Derek and both of their spouses are coming up. We're gonna have a nice time. We're going to the spittoon races at the Brick Tavern. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. I'll send you some pictures. All right. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow, bitches. Peace.
America is back, standing tall, looking to the 80s with courage, confidence, and hope.
Sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker.
Peace out, baby. Catch you on the next one.